We're just gonna go live for a second here in the studio. I know a lot of people know they watch our show here, typically live in the mornings, and I'm actually just preparing for the show tomorrow right now. So this is just a quick little conversation here. As I move some stuff around here, I apologize. I'm in the process now of getting some stuff moved around in the studio. I just want to get on here for a quick conversation. People coming into the live stream right now, I appreciate you. You guys can hear me okay? Let me know. You guys hear me okay in here? Let me know, please, in the live stream. I'm just organizing this studio here, getting set up for tomorrow. We have a lot to talk about. Let me tell you something right now. Big days coming up. Election days coming up. Obviously, the announcements coming up possibly could be days after, the 5th. They're saying could take up to 1 to 2 days to count the votes and all that. But I want to get on here real quick and make sure that I'm talking to you guys at nighttime in the studio. Obviously, we're getting stuff set up in the studio for tomorrow's show. This is not in any way, shape, or form how the show will look tomorrow. But I want to make sure I get on here early tonight. And everybody's watching football. People are enjoying their life right now. And let me tell you something. I got this little mic. It's pretty damn good. Can you guys hear me okay in the live stream right now? Make sure you hit the like button. Double tap the screen to hit the like button. And in the chat right now, if you're watching this live, put Trump right now. Put Harris right now. Who did you vote for? Put it in there right now. We're going to have some open conversation about Donald Trump, about Kamala Harris right now, what the final days look like, the final polling conversation, what it looks like. I'm going to make it very clear for people to understand what the polls are actually looking like. I have pictures of the polls. I have, honest suggestions and things that are actually happening in the world, not just some random bullshit that people are talking about. The reality, and right now, if you're watching this live right now, double tap the screen. I'm scrolling. Here we go. Okay. I can see a little bit right now. There's 14 people coming in. More people are going to start coming in right now in the building. Double tap the screen to hit the like button. If you voted this year, are you a Trump supporter? Are you a Harris supporter? And why I'm doing this live is because YouTube lets us go live like this vertically now, which is pretty freaking cool. I'm doing this live from our studio. Let me see if I can stand this up in a better method here to make it easier to see. I kind of like it like that. Let me see here. How's that looking here? You guys can see okay. I'm going to fix the situation in a minute. But anyway, if you watch our show every day, we're live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. I just want to get on here, let people come into the building. Trump or Harris, drop it in the chat right now. I'm going to give you a quick insight, real quick, brief conversation, what it looks like right now for the polls. For tomorrow's show, I'll be live here at 10 a.m. going over all of this for you. But here's the reality. Right now, I'm putting up on the screen, looking at the maps of all the voting opportunities of all the states, right, that are actually out there, the states that are going to matter in the end. A lot of people on the West Coast, obviously, Kamala Harris has taken over California, Washington, Oregon, all that shit. We know that. And then if you look in the middle of the country, it is completely red, right? There isn't a speck of blue basically through the whole damn country. In the center, it's all Donald Trump takes over the whole country. And then you go to the East Coast and you got Florida. I'm based in Miami. Let me tell you something. Miami is as red as can be. Florida is out here red hot. Donald Trump, red hot. If you're in the chat right now, make sure you double tap the damn screen. If we get 100 people in the live stream tonight, we're going to be spinning the wheel. Just so you guys know, during our day in the mornings, we have our live show every day at 10 a.m. Tomorrow, there will be a lot of people in attendance tomorrow morning talking about this. But I want to break this down for all the new people coming in and people that don't watch our show. I want to break this down for you and people that are a little confused. Now, again, the West Coast across the country, Kamala Harris has California, all up the coast, in Oregon, Washington. On the center of the country, it's completely Donald Trump, right? And then you go to Florida and you come up the coast. Okay, here's where it gets tricky. Okay, I'm going to break this down for you. If, in fact, if you're just joining us right now, hit the damn like button right now. How do you do that? Double tap the screen. And in the chat, let me see. Everybody right now, double tap the screen or hit those three dots and hit the like button. We want to get people in here for this quick 10-minute conversation to interrupt sports right now. Georgia gets interesting, right? For a lot of reasons. Pennsylvania gets interesting for a lot of reasons, right? And you look up to that whole section right there where you got, Wisconsin, right? Up and around there. Michigan gets a little confusing right there, right? This is where Donald Trump or Kamala Harris can win the election. Here's what I'm here to tell you. If Trump takes Pennsylvania and Georgia, Trump's going to win the election. So you guys know right now, off the top right now, if Trump takes Pennsylvania and Georgia, I find it very hard for Kamala to have a chance. Kamala Harris to have a chance to win the election at all. But people that are watching this right now, they're going to come into the building right now. Remember, tomorrow morning, and my eyes are shitty, so I'm seeing the screen right now. I can move this around. I can actually pull this up closer to me for a second. I can see a little bit better. I appreciate you guys in the building that are coming in right now. How you guys feeling? Let me see. Joe, how you doing? Jeff Lee, Bobby, Casey, Tracy, everyone that's in the building right now, put Trump or Harris and double tap the screen right now. If you voted this year, double tap the screen. And then this tomorrow, we're live in the morning at 10 o'clock. But right now, I want to get on here and have this conversation with you so you guys know, before we even go to our show tomorrow morning, this shit is important. I want to break this down for you. Again, look at that American flag in the background. That's freaking beautiful. Look at that shit back there. Come on now, right? In the chat right now, everybody take a look right there. Trump, Harris in the building. And I love all you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So I don't give a shit who you're voting for. I'm just going to tell you the reality, and then we move on. But I'm going to give you the reality. It's all love in the building. I appreciate all you people coming into attendance here in the building. But this shit is important for a lot of reasons here. Let me break this down here a little better. Now, if Trump happens to get Georgia and Pennsylvania, then Trump's going to win the election. The reason why is if you look back at the time and honestly take a peek of what was actually going on during the Biden administration and the Donald Trump administration. I apologize here. We have a little ad that's running here behind us. So what's happening is it's an ad here from the flag that we had in the building here. What was going on is Donald Trump had the opportunity to get Georgia and Pennsylvania. And unfortunately, Joe Biden got those. This year, it looks a little bit different, right? It looks like right now, Trump has the opportunity to take Georgia and Pennsylvania, which is a whole different flip, and then I'll flip the whole script. Let me hit the skip button on this damn thing. There's an ad behind me in the background. We had the whole, actually, it's showing freaking presidential ad. Anyway, what I want to tell you guys why this is so important to me, and I want to get on here early tonight, is because in no way, shape, or form does anybody understand right now what the election is actually going to be. Right? Let me be clear when I tell you that. Let me hit this skip button right now so we can get the flag back up in the background. Bang, there we go. Now, what I want to say is this is just open conversation. I want to get people in here, and I want to give some time for people to come in here. But the reality is no one really knows what's going on. You got votes being mailed in. You got votes that people are going to show up on the last day of the year, or last day to vote, sorry. You got ballots being burned. You got mailboxes, people stealing votes. You got trucks with votes pouring out the back. We are not going to know absolutely nothing until getting closer and closer and closer here. And tomorrow's a big day. If you're watching this shit live, let me tell you something. I appreciate and love you guys. Tomorrow morning, be in here at 9:55 because I'm going to break this show down like you've never seen it before. We're talking about taxes. We're talking about gas prices. We're talking about interest rates. We're talking about abortion. We're talking about a lot of things. We're going to talk about the border. We're going to talk about the relationships. We're going to talk about having a president running for office where half the world does not want you there, right? That's a big deal. And I think a lot of people will get in and they'll say stuff about Trump and they'll talk about the history of Trump, what he did. They'll talk about the history of Kamala Harris. At the end of the day, if I'm a moderator, I'm looking at both of them and saying, look, the border's fucked up. What are you going to do about it? Tell me right now what you're going to do about it, because all this election, campaigning, you're running through all these campaigns and your rallies and all this stuff and all over the place. Tell us what you're going to do. What I can tell you from an honest perspective, everyone that comes in the building, I appreciate and love all you guys. I don't care who you vote for. I appreciate you. I'm just going to break this down for you to know. What I get right now, okay, I'm going to tell you what I get personally. What I get, and I'm not talking about who's winning. I'm talking about what I get from these two candidates. Donald Trump is telling you in a nutshell what he's going to do. He's going to come in and do everything opposite of what Kamala Harris has done. He's going to lower taxes. He's going to lower interest rates. He's going to, obviously fix the whole gas price situation, fix the grocery and all that. And that's so important, right? And then you have, talking about the border and all that. He wants to fix the border. When you go to Kamala Harris, and the reason why I'm breaking this down for you guys, I got this cool little mic that I can talk. I can be all the way, I can spin around and talk over here. I love this little damn thing. The reason why I have shied away from Kamala Harris in this whole entire time, and tomorrow morning we're live at 10 a.m. like any other day. If you're joining us in the show right now, we love you and we appreciate you. We're live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. like any other day. The reason why I have shied away from Kamala Harris and why I don't like that administration and why I'm not a fan of what she's doing is there's two major things, okay? Number one, she's been there for 4 years. She's done absolutely nothing. I'm telling you, from a position of what she's saying she's going to do in the next term if she were to win. She's helped out the illegal immigrants tremendously. Yes, she has. That she's done. She's given a lot of money to the illegal immigrants. She's gone above and beyond to give them food and shelter and money and all that. She's done that. If you think that that's great, that's awesome. What I'm saying is this. If my family lived was from Mexico and they were trying to get over here and they couldn't, and I would be so happy that she was doing that to let them in. Yes, that's all true. The problem with our country is it is so difficult in this day and age for safety because of AI, different securities, international boundaries, international borders. We got Russia, we got Ukraine, we have all this shit going on, Israel, all these wars going on. The biggest problem we have in this country right now is safety. If you can't afford a house, that's a problem, but safety comes first. Health, safety, our children, all that comes first. And when I looked at everything, and if you're just joining us right now, double tap the damn screen and in the chat, put Trump, put Harris, drop it in the chat right now. And this shit is so important because we're sports entertainment. We have one more day. And tomorrow morning, we're live at 10 a.m. to go over this. But this is just a quick little introduction, a quick little reaction to what I'm seeing right now. And we're going to do the reaction through sports, the reaction through all that so you guys know. But I want to break this down because I care about all of you. And I want to tell you the truth. I got my family, right? I got my family, I got my kids, I got my wife, I got my friends, all that. And then I got my great close people and everyone that's joining our show on a daily basis. You guys are becoming a part of my friendship, a part of people that I talk to on a daily basis. And we're building those bonds. And I want you guys to have the utmost love and respect and all that as well. So regardless of who you're voting for, you can drop it in the chat and we're all going to show love. What I want to say is this. If Kamala Harris gets in office, the economy is not going to be as strong. All the people that people may or may not like that have a lot of money, a lot of these people do not want to invest under her administration. That's the reality. They don't believe in it. They're going to start getting rid of things, selling things because they don't want to deal with the unrealized capital gains that she's trying to put on those people, making it very difficult to actually survive. To be completely honest with you, people that have a lot of money, they invest, and a lot of those people go bankrupt. Because they invest, they keep building, they keep growing. When you continuously build, you create jobs, you create all these opportunities, and you risk yourself going bankrupt. Major corporations risk going bankrupt all the time when they expand, getting job after, creating these opportunities, buying more land, investing, building. It sounds great. It sounds great to be worth 20 million, 30 million, 50 million. Let me tell you something. What comes with $50 million comes a lot of stress. What comes with investing in land comes a lot of stress. Finances, stock market, all that kind of stuff, a lot of stress is involved, right? So what I'm here to tell you is a lot of those successful people do not want to invest under her administration. And she's been there for 4 years. So my honest question to everyone that comes into the live stream, and tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we're a professional show, obviously. This is just a quick hangout session for you guys to come in open talk. My honest question is, a lot of people that may not have a lot of money or feel they don't have a lot of money, they result a lot of times to Kamala Harris because she'll say, I'm here to help the working class. And then they're like, Donald Trump is going to help the rich. That is the main message that I get from her in a nutshell. And she's bringing all these celebrities up there, Cardi B, and, like Beyonce and, Jay-Z, all these celebrities she has speaking for her. None of them are in politics. None of them I'm telling you right now, they probably understand politics like you or worse than you if you don't look into politics at all. They're just like you. because a lot of them are paid to show up and be there for Kamala Harris. They're paid to go there. All these Trump supporters, 99% of them aren't getting $1. They're literally wanting to change the country. Hence the flag behind me right now, right? You guys join our show on a daily basis. You know, this is not a professional setup. This is just the opportunity right now. Hold on a second. There we go. This is just the opportunity to connect with you guys live on here and have a quick reaction. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're going to be live on here, baby, with all the shit and pictures you need to see, giving you the breakdowns, the reality. I'm going to try to pull a world map up, a U.S. map up, and show you what it looks like right now in the race. If you're just joining us right now in the chat, double tap the damn screen and hit the like button right now. People don't know how to do that. Double tap the screen and you'll see what I'm talking about right now. Trump, Harris, double tap the screen. This is an unbiased conversation. I love and respect everybody in here. I don't hate anybody coming in here. I tell you the truth, and you can choose the reality what you want. But I'm going to tell you right now, Kamala Harris is running the west coast of those states. Donald Trump is running the entire center of the country. And as you go over to the east side of the country, he's running Florida. He's running Georgia, coming up the coast all the way up. And then you get to the Carolinas. North Carolina gets a little tricky. Virginia, a little tricky. I think Trump has a really good chance to take Carolina. It's going to be close. I do think that Kamala Harris will take Virginia. And as you go up the East Coast there, New York, I think he made a big push for it. I think Kamala Harris will take New York. Obviously, New Jersey, Kamala Harris will take New Jersey. When you get to Pennsylvania, again, that's the conversation right now. Pennsylvania is right now, is a toss-up right now, to be completely honest with you. Georgia, even, a lot of times, Georgia is considered kind of a toss-up right now. Trump leading. Same with Pennsylvania. I believe Trump is leading, but it could be a toss-up there. And when you head across that map right there, and I said this, if Trump takes Florida and Georgia and Pennsylvania, he's got one hell of an opportunity to win the election. I'm telling you right now, people watching this right now, if Donald Trump takes Georgia and he takes Pennsylvania, he has the best opportunity to win the election. If Kamala Harris doesn't pick those two states up, because then she's going to be like, well, then she has to win Wisconsin, Michigan, which, by the way, Wisconsin is a current toss-up right now. Michigan, I do think Kamala Harris will take Michigan. As you come up and around the states, I'm going to have a live map tomorrow that I can click on and show you the reality of what it can be, and maybe it won't be, but I want to give you the honest opinion of what we're looking at. Arizona, another state that it is still fairly close. Donald Trump is leading right now. I believe he will take Arizona. A lot of people right now are saying that it's a toss-up, but right now, Trump is leading in that division to take Arizona. And again, these are some of the things that Joe Biden really, and I don't know how, but Joe Biden really took over a lot of those pieces of the pie. Like he really did. Joe Biden won a lot of those states. There's another ad behind me again on the TV popping up here. I had the USA flag is going to pop back up here in a second. If you're watching this live, double tap the damn screen right now to hit the like button. I'm trying to read some of your messages right now here in a second. Double tap the screen to hit the like button. If we can get right now to 30 likes, if we get 30 likes right now in the next minute, I'll let somebody spin the damn wheel right here. If we get 30 likes in the next minute right here, it says 6:20. If we get 30 likes here in the next, before it says 6:29 on my screen, Eastern Standard Time, I'm letting someone spin the wheel here just so you guys know. But let me hit that next button so you guys can get here to the point and see what's going on here. My honest opinion, and people tomorrow that will be in our live stream, let me fix this damn thing right here. Give me 1 second. My honest opinion for people that are watching this live stream right now, and if you come in tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of special guests that are going to come in and hang out with us. And I think it's so important that we have these conversations because our country this shit is so important. This is so important. When I also, here's the other thing I want to talk about for a second. The abortion conversation is one of the toughest conversations to have. And I think that is where Kamala Harris is leaning so hard. She's leaning, not leading, leaning so hard on the women to say, look, vote for me. I'm going to let you do what you want with your body. Like, I get that. And I think Trump, if he would just tread lightly in those conversations and say, look, I believe women know more than we know about them. Women know a lot more than we know about their bodies. Women have a lot more thought processes, what they got to go through in their head. For all the beautiful women joining our live stream right now, hit the like button for all those beautiful women watching this show right now. This is just a quick reaction to what I'm seeing in the media. And tomorrow morning, we're live at 10 a.m. with a full show. It doesn't look like this. You guys know if you watched my show before. We have an awesome setup here in the studio, which I'm going to show you right now in just a second. But what I want to tell you is people have to understand how big this election actually is. And because I do sports on a daily basis my whole life, and then this happens, the election comes up, this shit is bigger than people understand. If you're just joining us right now, Trump Harris in the chat right now. Trump Harris in the chat right now while I sip my coffee. Pennsylvania. I'm born in Pennsylvania, grew up in New Jersey. I will tell you, Pennsylvania is the state right now that is arguably the strongest state to win this election is Pennsylvania. And I say that because Pennsylvania has been a Republican state for a long time. And there's a lot of those states out there. And this last election, obviously, Joe Biden won. But here's the situation. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, whoever was in office, they jump. Anybody could run for president. You could run for president as a Democrat, and you're going to get California. You're going to get New York. You're going to get New Jersey. You're going to get all these states if you just say, I'm running for president as a Democrat. And if you're Republican and you say, I'm running for president, you're going to get all these states that you typically get all the time if you just say you're a Republican. But the states that you don't get, at this point, Georgia in play, Pennsylvania in play, Wisconsin in play, right? These are some primary states that right now is going to be concerning for both candidates. Arizona, another state that's going to be concerning because at the end of the day, these are the ones that are going to shift the election. And it might not be the popular vote. A lot of people are like, well, who has the most votes? The most votes doesn't matter. What matters is the Electoral College. And people that don't understand that, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people do not understand the Electoral College. And tomorrow I'm going to break that down live on the show at 10 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning. Get your ass there. If you're there right now in the chat, tomorrow is the biggest show we've ever done. I promise you tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of people in there bright in the morning. If you're watching this right now, double tap the screen. We got 19 likes on here. We got 50 people in the live stream. Everybody double tap the screen right now. Hit those three dots. Hit the like button right now. Let people know what we're talking about. We're talking about Donald Trump. We're talking about Kamala Harris, how big this election is. I got the flag behind me. And this is not how our normal show looks. If you're just joining us right now, our normal show is professional with all these lights in here. I'm going to show you here in a second. The studio, obviously, is a lot going on right now. I'll be completely honest with you. But I'm going to show you anyway here in a second so you guys can get a feel what my studio looks like behind the scenes. But more importantly, I want to know how you guys feel about this election because we are only days away from having world-changing shit. I'm telling you right now, whether it's Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, we are going to be I'm telling you right now, listen to me, people. I see some messages coming in here. I see Latinas for Trump in the building. I see Trump supporters. I see Harris supporters. People that are coming to the chat right now, just know this. I'm live right now on this damn show, but I can promise you this. This is a quick little reaction to what's going on in the media. And my show, if you're watching this for the first time, if you're new to our show right now, in the chat right freaking now. I can't read all the messages right now. In the chat right now, put Trump, put Harris, drop it in the chat right now. And if you're new to our show, put in the bottom, put first time, if it's your first time watching me, because this is not our professional show. Tomorrow morning, every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., I'm letting people know what we're doing here. Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., we are live. We have special guests coming on, and we're talking about Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. We're talking Pennsylvania. We're talking Georgia. And if it's someone's first time, someone shout them out. Let me see what's going on. If it's your first time in the building, I see Dominicans for Trump too. If it's your first time in the building, everybody say what's up to that person right now. If someone I see it just says first time in the chat right now, everybody say what's up to them. Say good evening. How are you? Show the love and respect that we have. The Mason mobsters in the building that have been in here with our show a million times. Drop it in the chat right now and say what's up to them because we greatly appreciate them. And we are going to be live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. You guys better not miss that show. I promise you, you better not miss the show tomorrow morning right here. And I'm going to show you right now. Hold on a second. Let me slide this over here for one quick second as I organized part of my setup here so you guys can see the studio of what it looks like. Because right now I am just organizing, as you can probably see, I'm organizing the show for tomorrow. And I wanted to make sure that I got with you guys and wanted to say, look, first of all, you guys know I'm sports entertainment. And I just want to tell you I love and appreciate all of you, because even though we were a massive, massive sports platform, we had to jump to this conversation and had to jump to the whole Trump and Kamala Harris conversation, because this is going to change our world in so many freaking ways, right? Like, think about this for a second. Our world is going to change drastically if Trump gets in. Our world's going to change drastically if Kamala Harris gets in. And when I say drastically, I think Kamala Harris is going to just do what Joe Biden was doing. And I'll be honest with you, like a puppet kind of, right? Like, she's only doing what they're doing. Trump's going to do what Trump's going to do. Trump's not going to do what, the last Republican president was doing. Like, Kamala Harris is only going to do what they're going to allow her to do. Let's be honest about that. Let's be clear. But let me show you something. Let me show you my studio here for a second. And I got a screen in front of me. I don't know what the hell video is on in front of me right now. It's like a dance party. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to show you right now. Let me spin this around just so I can show you an idea. Everybody hit the freaking like button right now. Just show you my studio for a second. Got lights right here. I got some awesome thing, and I got screens here. I got some cool stuff coming on here. I got my setup right here. This is this is where I work on all the, the pictures, the lower thirds, everything I pull up on the screen. And we have pages and pages of that. This is how I flip to all the different camera angles. This is a little soundboard here. You see what's going on here? We got some cameras over here, cameras over there, and there's the famous wheel is over there. We spin that wheel all the time. I'm going to show you some of that because I thought it was important just to share for a brief second. But at the end of the day, what I honestly believe is this: the world is going to change drastically here in the next couple of days, right? So instead of coming on and talking about the Giants game, the Jets game, the Eagles game, the Cowboys, the World Series, all this stuff we're going to cover. I'll be completely honest with you. We're going to cover all that. We're going to get back to that stronger than ever with the guests coming on. We got talking to people like Ryan Garcia. Look, hopefully we get McGregor on here. There's a lot going to happen. I'm just saying right now, 6'9", we have a lot of contacts we're working on right now coming to the building for some live sit-down interviews. We're going to do that. But this was so important because born in the USA, right? Born in the U.S. I'm not gonna go that far because I'm not. Look, I'm not a singer. But at the end of the day, I will tell you this. Pull my theme back up here so I can lean it here. I can lean it. There we go. Okay. So what I want to say is this: to all you people out there that haven't voted yet, now's the time to cast your vote, to put in what you want, to shine some light on the direction we want the country to go. And tomorrow I'm going to break down in the best possible way for people to understand the reality. I'm not going to show up tomorrow and bend people's, thought process or twist people's arms to vote or tell somebody to pick Trump or pick Harris or go in there guns blazing about who needs to win. I'm not going to do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you the reality. And that's what I like to do for all my people that are coming and joining our show. And we had 500 to 600 to 700 people on our live stream the other day. And it was bananas and people loved it. It was exceptional. But the reality is in the next couple of days, our world is going to change drastically. And when I tell you that, I'm talking the safety. I'm talking people pouring into the country. I'm talking other countries, right, other continents around the globe that are going to think that we're weak or we're strong. They're going to have their opinion of us immediately after this election. If Trump gets in office, they're going to be like, shit, this guy's not putting up with our shit. If Kamala Harris gets in office, I strongly believe that they're going to take us for granted. They're going to be like, not as strong of a nation. They're going to, they're going to have their thought. And I'm telling you the reality because they want Kamala Harris to get in office so bad. Those other countries do not want Trump to get in office because they know what time it is. They know what time it is if Trump gets in office because he's going to set the damn record straight. Let's be honest. Trump is going to set the shit straight if he gets in there. And that's just the reality right now for people that are coming in the building. This isn't making up some fairy tale conversation. This is me telling you the truth. Trump doesn't want open borders, so he's not going to let all these people pour in here. Trump also is not going to let these people get away with shit. Like, you're going to fly people like into our airspace. Like, Biden was in office, and over top of Alaska, they're flying planes or drones or whatever the hell ever, hot air balloons, whatever the hell over, into our airspace. Come on, bro. Like if I'm the president right now and you're telling me Russia is flying planes over top of our nation, that you get a warning. You get a warning, and that warning goes out to everybody. It goes out to Putin. It goes out to whoever the hell that is, and it goes out. And I'm using it as an example because it's happened. I'm gonna say, look, this warning goes out to you, and it goes out to your pilot. I'm telling you right now, if that shit comes into this territory, it's getting shot down. That's it. That one message, it's loud and clear. Put it wherever you want. Put it on Twitter, put it on social media, put it on email, send them a freaking postage, whatever you want to do. Let them know, because when that shit happens again, bang, done. That shit's not going to happen anymore. Joe Biden, my belief, is too weak to run the country. That's why Joe Biden is not running the country, and he's there, but he's not running the country. Kamala Harris is running the country right now, and people around her, not saying Kamala Harris directly, but it's Kamala Harris, it's Obama, it's Clinton, it's Nancy Pelosi, it's Michelle Obama, it's everybody outside of that, and she's just marching to the tune, just like Joe Biden did. Let's be honest, right? And then she even speaks just like Obama. When you see her talk, is it me, or does she sound like Obama when she's talking? You guys can be honest with me, because that's what this is about right now. This is an honest, open conversation, and all my sports lovers that are in here right now, and we're sports entertainment, but guess what? The benefit to this is we have a couple of days left, and tomorrow is going to be the biggest show that we do on this platform. In the morning, it's going to say Trump versus Harris, Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris, final predictions for the polls and everything tomorrow. I'm going to pull the map up on the screen. I'm going to show you all the freaking states out there. I'm going to show you what Kamala Harris is taking. I'm going to show you what, Donald Trump is taking. And then I'm going to show you the reality of the states that are in play that are going to make a massive difference. I want you guys to understand that tomorrow is going to be a big show. If you're in here right now, this is what I'm asking you. If you're in this damn chat right now, tomorrow morning, at 9:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, show up in here and click on our channel, go to the show, and look at the live show that's scheduled. It starts tomorrow morning. The countdown starts at 10. Make sure you're here at 9:55 tomorrow morning. I'm telling you right now. Not only are we going to talk about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, we're giving you the map. You can see everything. We're showing you the shit that's going on. And right now, if you're watching this shit live right now, double tap the screen right now. Show some love. And listen, it's important because we want everyone to understand the reality. Not persuading you to vote for someone, but the reality of the two candidates that are running to become the president and the reality of what they're currently doing right now and what they have not done. Kamala Harris has been in office. We got how many people here? Almost 40 people, goes up, goes down, people coming and going. Kamala Harris has been in office for 4 years. 4 years. 4. So at the end of the day, do you feel overly happy with her being in office? Do you feel confident with Kamala Harris being in office? And everyone that's watching right now, before we sign off right now, everybody put Trump Harris in the chat right now. I want to see in the chat right now who you are voting for. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm going to show love to you either way. In the chat right now, put Trump, put Harris. And actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Stay with me right now while I set the poll up. Here it is. Start a poll. Here we go. Boom. Trump. Here we go. Versus Harris. I want everybody to vote right now. I'm going to drop it right now. Give me 1 second. I'm dropping it in the chat right now. Trump. Boom. Harris. There we go. Bang. Start poll. There we go. There's your chance right now. There's your chance right now, everybody. Hit that damn poll right now. Trump Harris. There should be right now. As soon as I just dropped it in the chat, there should be 40 freaking people answering right now. Trump, Harris, hit it right now. Everybody, I'm watching this shit live right now. I'm watching it live right now. I'm checking the polls right now. We got 14 votes. We got 15 votes. How many votes are going out right now? How many votes are going out right now? Let me see. Let me fix my damn phone real quick. Here we go. How many votes we got right now? 17 votes. 18 votes. Everybody put Trump Harris in the chat right now. We got 18 votes. How many? We got people voting right now. Trump Harris, drop it in the chat. Put USA in the chat right now. I'm watching it right now. And tomorrow morning, let me tell you something. Tomorrow morning, we are rocking and rolling on the show. Boy, at 10 o'clock. Everybody right now. It's in the chat right now. Let me see. 50-some people in here. Everybody. I see how many votes we got. I see 18 votes. I still only see 18 votes. Right there. Trump, Harris. Who are you picking? 50 people in the building right now. Who is voting for Trump? Who's voting for Harris? Drop it in the chat right now. I want to see you, and I want to see your vote right now. I want to see your vote right now. And double tap the screen, hit the like button. I believe you double tap the screen. Am I right? Am I wrong? But here's what I want to tell you guys. Tomorrow morning is going to be a big show. Okay? And I want to ask you guys something, because we're all going to get back to football here in a second. We'll get some football on TV. We're going to enjoy that. We're going to be doing live streams about football and talk about all kind of stuff. But what I want to say is this. If you're going to be in the show tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, 9:55, I want you to put a Y in the chat right now. Put Trump, put Harris, and then put a Y in the chat right now if you're going to be here for tomorrow's show. Because it's going to be crazy. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be crazy. It's the last day, right here before the election gets ready to end. It's an opportunity for people to have open conversation. It's an opportunity for people that are coming into our live stream right now to just show up and show how you feel, why you feel a certain way, and you can explain to people why you feel a certain way. Because I'm not going to say everything Kamala Harris does is bad or everything that Trump does is bad, but what I will say is I have my own belief of where the country's going if one of them gets in. So tomorrow morning, if you're watching this live right now, I greatly appreciate you. Tomorrow morning, we are going to be going bananas tomorrow morning. Hopefully, we're going to have a massive turnout like we've had the other day. We had 600 people in the live stream for the show for Trump, Kamala Harris. It will be live at 10 a.m. You will see the thumbnail scheduled tonight. It will go up around 9 o'clock. The schedule will go up for tomorrow's show. Make sure you are there at 9:55. We're going to have these conversations. And right now, before we sign off right now, can everybody put where you're based in the chat right now? I take a screenshot and I look at all the beautiful states that people are based in for our show. I need to do that. Make sure I do that tomorrow morning as well. Someone please remind me to do that. Like, yo, what state do you guys based in? Remind me. I'm going to see those beautiful states dropping in the chat right now. Drop them in, drop them in, drop them in. Where are you guys based? New York? Are you in Illinois? Are you in California? Are you in North Carolina? Are you in Virginia? Are you in Maine? Are you in Wisconsin? Are you in Ohio? Where are you based? I'm checking in right now in the building. Drop it in the chat, your beautiful states, as we get ready to sign off today. We got some from Pennsylvania. I love all these beautiful states coming in here. It's amazing. It is absolutely incredible to have all these beautiful people all hanging out at the same time. But I will tell you this. I will leave you guys with this piece of the pie here. I'm so glad that I can jump on here at any given time, do reactions to things. We will be doing sports. We will be doing entertainment on this platform, just like you see it right now. We'll have our live show here, but we'll be jumping on. When something happens, we're into it right now, talking about it right now. It's freaking cool as hell to be able to get on here and talk about something right now, what happened, what has transpired, to give you guys the open conversation. We got the Diddy case going on. Don't forget that. We're covering the Diddy case. We're covering everything here live on the show. I greatly appreciate you guys. And everyone that's in the building right now, did you vote? Did you vote yes or no? Before I sign off right now, all you beautiful people in here, before I sign off, in the chat right now, put yes, you voted, and put who you voted for, or put no, I didn't vote, and put in, and put no, I just don't want to vote. Put yes, and put who you voted for, put no, I didn't vote. Fuck voting. We ain't voting. But drop it in the chat right now. We got something going out to Miss Lex. Voting tomorrow. Okay. We got some voters tomorrow. I see people coming in there and voting. Okay, hit the polls. Everyone that's in here right now, who you voting for in the building? I'm going to drop it right now. If you're just joining us right now, get ready to sign off. Double tap the screen right freaking now and put right there. The poll says right now, let me see how many people voted for Trump. How many people voted for Kamala Harris? I started the poll a little bit late. I apologize. I put the poll a little bit late here in the building. But out of the 25 people, I just dropped it in there. Let me see how many people right now have selected who. just on our little thing right here. Whoa! 76% of the people that just came in here voted for Trump. Everywhere I go, I'm being honest with you. I love all you and appreciate all you, but everywhere I go, I'm getting a lot of people voting for Trump. Is it too big to rig? Is it too big to rig? Yes or no? And again, I appreciate you. Trump, Kamala Harris, I don't care who you vote for. I'm going to show you love and appreciation. Tomorrow morning, everybody that's in here right now, be on the show tomorrow morning at 9:55 a.m. right here. If you're here tomorrow, a lucky person is going to spin the wheel tomorrow morning as soon as we get to 100 people in the building. So everyone that's on here right now, make sure you're on our show tomorrow morning at 9:55 tomorrow morning. All love and respect to every single one of you. More important than anything, after all this is over and our lives go back to whatever we're doing, all the holes we crawled out of to talk about this crazy nonsense, I hope all of you are going to be safe and happy after the election. If Trump gets in, I will appreciate him and respect him. If Kamala Harris gets in, I will give her the utmost respect and hope that she does well. Because even though I want Trump to win, I'm going to show love and appreciation to someone because I want them to do well. I'm not going to throw hate at Kamala Harris because she's in, but I will say I know I don't agree with her policies, and I hope that she does her best. I hope that she doesn't just take care of illegal immigrants, and she focuses on our people. Like the people that hit with the hurricane were impacted in Carolina. When all that happened, they said, we don't have nothing for that. Like, what do you mean you have nothing for that? We got something for everybody else. We got something for illegal immigrants. We got something for Ukraine. We don't have nothing for our own people. Like, that's a problem, right? So I'm just saying, I'm going to give you my honest thoughts on the experiences and the real live things, not made up fairy tale conversation. I'm not going to go down that road. People do that. I don't do that. I'm telling you the reality and the truth. I love all you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Hope all of you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Go back, watch football, enjoy. But remember, tomorrow morning, 9:55, go on YouTube, type in Brandon Mason Show. Do 9:50 so you don't miss it. Get in here early, type Brandon Mason Show, and go on the main page. You're going to see the show that's scheduled for tomorrow. The countdown starts at 10. It'll be very fast. 5-minute countdown. Get in there early so I can have conversation with you on the computers before we start the live show. All love and respect to you guys. Before I get ready to sign off, before I leave right now, let me see the Trump or let me see the Harris. Let me see who you're voting for one more time. Drop it in the chat right now. Let's get the wave going. Trump, Harris, Trump, Harris. Drop it one more time as I get ready to get off of here today. Remember, tomorrow morning, we're spinning that damn wheel, baby. We got a lot of stuff going on as we get ready to sign. I'm signing off in 20 seconds. Trump, Harris, drop it in. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Better drop Trump, Harris right now in the building. I'm getting ready to sign off. All love to you guys. 6, 5, 4. Put Trump, Harris, drop it in the building right now. I'm getting ready to sign up. All love to you guys. 9:55 tomorrow morning. I'm going to see all you guys there. All love, respect to you. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow morning.